BCS, under the lights, courtside.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS, under the lights. I'm Steve Brown here with Brett Oates, Ray Turner, and Carver coach and AD Aubrey Bennett. And these awesome Carver cheerleaders. Get it up, cheerleaders! We're broadcasting live from the George Washington Carver High School. It's the Battle of the Rams tonight. Carver's taking on Ramsay High School. Zach Sims has the latest on the Carver Lady Rams plan to stomp the Ramsay Rams.
We're here with senior point guard Brianna Atkins. Brianna, what needs to happen on Friday for the Ramsay matchup?
For Friday, we need to play confident, play with the expectations coach give us, and really just play tough and play up to our expectations.
So, playing Ramsay and you're coming off of a 5-11 season, how much is that going to be a factor?
Really, you try not to look at the records. Like Ramsay is a tough team, you have to respect them, but we respect every team that we play. So we just come in with great preparation and expect to play tough no matter what.
Anything you're all working on in practice currently right now?
We're really just working on breaking pressure and being tough with the ball and shooting.
I'm Zach Sims, BCS Media.
All right, Ray, Sugar Ray, are your Lady Rams, the Carver Lady Rams, let me be particular, are they ready for what's coming from the Ramsay Rams tonight?
Well, they are ready because they got the right coach. See, the coach from Carver, him and Java Wilson, they won a state championship here. So if anybody know him, he knows Java Wilson. But do we have the troops to do what he want to do? And that's a hard for when you go and get Java Wilson because he's going to pressure the ball. So Atkins got to take care of the basketball. If they can limit their turnovers to amount of 15, if they can get to the 15 or under mark, they may have a shot. But if not, they may be in deep trouble.
Wow, he got quantitative on us, Brett.
Yeah, he did.
What's your view, baby? He said 15 or less.
15 or less. Okay, we're looking at the 5-11 going after the 20-7. Now, here's the difference. The Rams have a shot for an upset. They're going to have to put pressure on the ball. They're going to have to, press them like Miss Pearlie's hair. They're going to have to press all the way they're going to have to press from the beginning to the end to put pressure on those players. That's the only way I can see them trying to get those turnovers and get things going there.
Okay, let's go from the analytical to the emotional. Aubrey Bennett, staff member and coach, what do your Lady Rams have to do tonight?
Well, I'll say this, there is a lot of emotion on both sides. You know, I hired Jarvis here, and he won us the first state championship here for us in 2020, which was an amazing job with 7 girls. But I'm always going to roll my Rams, the real Rams. And I'll say this. Coach Floyd Smith learned a lot under Jarvis, but he also knows how to play against them and how to coach against them. And I think tonight, with it being senior night, we're going to have supposed to be a Greek out. I think this is going to be an awesome experience for these girls, and I think you're going to see a different score than what you saw last time at Ramsay. So
now that's interesting because we do agree that we've seen the development of the Carver program and the growth. Certainly, Miss Jackson is one of those dedicated seniors that does a great job on defense and offense, leading her squad. So I look forward to a great game. Let's head over to Tommy Palladino and see what we should expect from the Ramsay Lady Rams tonight. Tommy, take it away.
All right, I'm here with Coach Jarvis Wilson. Coach, you're back in your old haunts here at Carver, playing a team that you've already beaten once this year. How do you keep your team focused on the task at hand?
Right now, we're a team that's getting ready for the playoffs, and everything that we do right now is just the next play. So we're looking forward to playing this game coming up right here, and just everything we're doing is next play up, next play up.
Speaking of, you have basically led by 3 top scorers. They're all averaging double digits. Is there a player you're looking to break out and step up to complement them?
Well, right now, lately, Camille Rowe has been playing extremely well for us. Very good on the boards right now, attacking the glass on the offensive end. So right now, we're just looking for her to take her game to a next level that's going to help us out tremendously in the playoff run.
Excellent. Good luck out there, Coach. Back to you guys.
Look at Tommy.
We appreciate you, Tommy. Tommy does a great job.
Tommy does a fantastic job.
Well, Brett Oates, it's time for the BCS girls coaches poll.
And you better understand this. Here we go. Well, as everyone's now starting to make their moves to the state title and moves with the ladies in the BCS top 5 coaches poll.
With the crossover into number 1 are the 22-3 Dragons of Winona. The Dragons are also 5-0 in the 5A region, charging into the paint. At the number 2 spot are the 20-7 Rams of Ramsay, who are led by senior forward Nyla Wesley and junior guard Caden May. The Rams carry a 4-0 5A record in regional play. Hustling in at the number 3 position are the 8-13 Colonels of Woodlawn. The Lady Colonels are 2-1 in the 5A region. Posting up at number 4 are the 9-7 Mustangs of Jackson Olin. The Mustangs post a 1-2 record in 5A play. Hand checking their way into number 5 are the 5-11 Rams of Carver. However, the Rams are winless in 5A region play.
All right, guys, there you go. Okay, Ray, I know you chop. I saw you nod. I know.
You my friend, brother, but I got to go against you. I'm feeling Rams in number 1. They beat Winona in the city, but that seems
You guys keep going back to the city. That was 13 years ago.
Hey, let me finish, Newt. But it seems such a long time ago, but Rams had beat the number 14 twice in 2 weeks. And they went on the road in a hostile environment to beat them.
Okay.
So that's why I would move them up just by a little.
Okay.
Just by a little. I had Rams in number 1, and I had Winona number 2.
Okay, all right. Now, here we go. You know I got to talk to the doctor. You know he's about to lose. Top of his head about to boom. Here we go.
Without question, the team that has demonstrated that they have been the champion in our city schools should be above Winona. And I think the state rankings echo what we're saying. Now, what it seems that the local coaches are looking at is just simply the record. But Ramsay has played a much more competitive schedule than Winona. Therefore, they have more losses. But, you know, for me, Ramsay should be ahead of Winona.
Okay, I'm going to swing over here. I'm wondering what we got from our AD.
I hate to do it, but I'm not going to. These guys aren't wrong. Ramsay is the best team in the city this year. I will say Winona probably has the best player with Franklin at point guard, but the way Jarvis has his girls playing, they played a couple really tough out-of-state tournaments, did really well. And again, they won the Birmingham City tournament, which does matter, right? And at the end of the day, they beat the number 3 team, Moody, at home. And it was a pretty impactful win on their season. So they're going to win the area. And I think Ramsay is probably one of the favorites to win the state championship this year.
Yes. Now we're talking about Ramsay and what they've been doing. You see that Coach Williams is talking about he's already playing up for the playoffs. Is that the right mentality to be having right now? Because is this a trapdoor game?
Well, when you're on a Friday night on the north side, now not the north side, the north side, the big north, anything can happen. So I like what he's saying because he's saying they won't beat him tonight. Yeah.
So is there anybody?
I mean, it is a trap game in retrospect because it is senior night for Carver and it's such a huge experience for our kids. But, I mean, Jarvis has his kids prepared for every game. And this is going to be a battle, but, you know, ultimately, unfortunately, I think Jarvis will pull this out.
What do you think, Steve? Is this a trap? I keep thinking I'm always scared about these type games.
Absolutely. I mean, if Ramsay does not come to the table playing the kind of game that they're capable of, Carver is certainly capable of defeating them. They've got to play a game tonight, a complete game. Carver has good defense with their guards, and they're going to challenge Ramsay's backcourt to see if they're going to be able to get it in to Nyla Wesley and the three-point shooters deep in the corner. So, yeah, Carver definitely have a chance without question.
Well, let's be sure to tune into Ray Turner's podcast as he furthers the conversation with our sports athletes. We can watch the podcast on Facebook by searching K-Ray RFSS Sports Podcast. So up next, the varsity boys match matchup between Carver and Ramsay will definitely be a game you don't want to miss. We'll talk about Carver's game plan after the break. You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside.
Stay in the know with Birmingham City Schools. Download our brand new BCS mobile app in Google Play or the App Store.
Hi, I'm Christopher Lang. I am the Academy of Engineering instructor here at George Washington Carver High School. This program offers students hands-on learning in STEM, including college visits, worksite tours, and opportunities to earn industry credentials. For more information about our program, you can contact me at clang@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights with Steve Brown, Brett Oates, Ray Turner, Keith Mims, Zach Sims, and Tommy Palladino. Our team is always ready. BCS Under the Lights, Courtside.
All right, everybody from Birmingham to the world. This is BCS Under the Lights, Courtside edition. Thanks for joining us. Let's check back in with Zach Sims to see how Carver's varsity basketball team prepare for their game tonight on the boys' side.
We're here with Coach Brandon Davis of the Carver Rams. Coach, you spoke about being consistent. What do you mean in that respect?
Being consistent as far as, finishing quarters, finishing halves. The last few ball games we played, we weren't consistent all the way through, which, led to us losing. So
you're facing Ramsay. What do y'all need to do to bring them down playing Carver Ram basketball?
Again, just staying consistent, playing hard, limit turnovers, make our free throws and give ourselves a chance to win.
We're here with Santez AG. What are y'all working on in practice for Ramsay?
We're really working on coming to get to the ball for the because they're gonna come to trap us. So we're really trying to help and come to the middle of the court so we can see what they're doing. Really, we just trying to help our point guard try to come and help and let him see us in the court so we can get the ball on the court.
I'm Zach Sims, BCS Media.
All right, Coach Turner, tell me what you see and what you think should be the focus for your team tonight.
Well, let me start by saying Brandon Davis is an amazing coach. He was Coach of the Year in Jeffco last year. He had one of the best seasons since 2003 here at Carver. With that being said, like Brandon said, just consistency. Whenever you play a team like Ramsay, who's very talented, and they have one of the best players in the state, you got to play consistent from start to finish. You got to make your free throws. You got to play sound basketball. And I think one thing about Brandon is he keeps his kids calm, and they're in every game. It ain't like they're out here. They are very competitive in every game. And so I'm excited to see what they do tonight and how this atmosphere kind of hypes the kids up. So
yeah, look, Carver is 11-8. So they're not a pushover.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing them. I love to watch Coach Williams the way he coaches. He's so smooth. He is so calm that it calms you down. But he's coaching his guys. So I think this is gonna be a barn burner. We thought we had one last week. That's what I'm expecting tonight, right?
Back to Friday night. Anything can happen here because I'm gonna warn you now. Carver beat them up here last year. Carver upset them last year inside this building here. So anything can happen. If three can get some trades going and get everybody else involved, Davis is one of the best coaches nobody talk about. He's textbook. But just like Brett said, it's gonna be close tonight. I hope it be close. I hope we have a close game tonight.
All right, well, Brett, it's time for the much anticipated BCS Boys Coaches Poll.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see what we got, big
well,
guy.
here it is, everyone. The new BCS Top 5 Boys Coaches Poll.
As breaking into number one are the 20-7 Rams of Ramsay, led by 6'6" senior guard Jaden Williams and Cameron Ruffin. The Rams are 4-0 in the 5A region and are ranked number 8 in the state of Alabama. Posting up at number 2 are the 19-4 Vikings of Huffman. The Vikings are 2-1 in 5A regional play, and they are ranked number 9 in the state of Alabama. Coming in behind the 3-point line are the 18-8 Dragons of Winona. The Dragons are showing off a 5-0 record in 5A regional play. Calling for the ball at number 4 are the 11-8 Rams of Carver. The Carver Rams carry a 2-2 5A regional record. The battle-proven 10-10 Colonels of Woodlawn hold on to the number 5 spot, following a regional war against their rival, the Huffman Vikings. The Colonels last week came up a bit short, 53-59.
All right, guys. Did they get it right, Ray?
After the other night, I'm going to disagree with you again. Because Huffman, they blew Mount Brook out by 18 points the other night. So I got to get them some cool points. Plus, what seemed such a long time ago, they beat Rams in the city championship. I got to go back with Huffman number 1 this time.
All right, swinging back to the other side.
I agree with Ray. Huffman has
Stop agreeing with Ray. You don't have to agree with Ray.
Huffman has the best player in the city. Peyton Wiggins, Peanut Wiggins just scored 2,000 points. Phenomenal guard. Ramsay is very good. I just think Steve Ward, coaching-wise and having the best player, puts Huffman number 1. Now, I will say this. Winona is a close number 3. I mean, you talk about 1, 2, 3. These are 3 of the best teams in the state for boys basketball. And so it's pretty awesome to see that.
All right, Doc?
Absolutely. Ditto, and ditto. Okay. I began with saying Huffman won the city championship. They they didn't play Ramsay head-to-head, but they won the city. They're at a higher level. They're 6'8". So they're reigning in 6'8". Certainly they reign in the BCS. Secondly, Ramsay is a good team, but like Coach Benny said, Winona is right there nipping at their heels. Okay. So on the girls and the boys side, Winona can easily be the other team that we expect to get a city championship here this year in Birmingham.
Now, we also have to mention that Denton Johnson, the head coach at Ramsay, got his 200th win this week.
Yeah.
So that's, kudos to him on that, getting 200 wins. But I want to go back to the poll, guys. We keep going back. I think that you're looking at Ramsay. Those guys, I just think that they are the number 1 team. I think that they got that right with their record. I just don't see anybody beating Ramsay. Now, if we keep going back to the city tournament, does that mean if you win in the city tournament, does that mean it propels you straight to the state tournament?
No.
I mean, we keep saying they won this tournament, they won the city tournament, which is big. That's huge, no doubt.
That's very
I tell you the flip side of it. We'll take the city tournament out and we'll just go head up. So they beat them head up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. The pre-show continues with Brett Oates after the break.
Birmingham City Schools scholars learn to lead and serve. They travel throughout the country and around the world, excel in the classroom and on playing fields, tracks, and courts. The knowledge they gain leads to millions in scholarships. The lessons they learn today and nurturing they receive prepare our scholars to own businesses, star on stages, lead universities and corporations, impact our nation and our world. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Welcome to Good Eats. We're here at Salud, the newest taqueria in Birmingham, located on 2nd Avenue North and 20th Street. I'm here with Diego Guzman, co-owner of the restaurant and proud graduate of Carver High School. Diego, how are you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. So tell me a little bit about the restaurant, how it came to get started, what you're all about here.
The conceptual idea basically started back in 2020 when before all the COVID and outbreak happened and everything. But due to COVID, it's supposed to be the Uno's Tacos in Bazit's Food Hall. But due to COVID and everything, he had to save the recipes and everything to restructure the whole thing for a future project, which is now being placed in central Birmingham, Alabama, in one of, if not one of the oldest buildings in the city. So he kind of saw the idea to bring culture and family recipes to downtown Birmingham with good atmosphere, modern look, and good drinks as well.
So tell us about the dish you got here for us.
So this right here is like obviously our most popular dish, which is the taco. It's a handmade corn tortilla, and then you just get a generous amount of meat. So we have like our pastor, which is a very good marinated pork. We have our cactus, which is good for our, we decided to bring it as a vegan option for our vegetarian friends, which is very knowledgeable in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Suadero, which is like a Mexican style brisket that first we brew with spices and herbs, and then just flat top it to finish it off. And then we have the chicken, which we chose to go with a chicken thigh, just to keep it juicier throughout the whole shift and everything.
Nice, nice.
And then they're very proud about the marinade on the steak. They put a lot of love in this. So like the steak is like our most popular. And they just always tell us how do we do it, but they just put a lot of passion into that seasoning and marinade throughout the day.
Well, I'm gonna take a shot at this.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, if you're talking about tacos, then you're talking about Salute in downtown Birmingham. This has been Good Eats.
Hi, I'm Susan Crandall. I am the health science instructor here at GW Carver High School. We have a student organization called HOSA, Future Health Professionals. The credential we pursue with the students is a mental health worker credential in partnership with Jefferson State Community College. We have a simulation dummy in our lab where we work on patient care scenarios. If you'd like to learn more about the Academy of Health Science, you can email me at scrandall@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
Man, this is a beautiful sight here at Carver High School, the way we are up here watching the game. However, now let's talk high school soccer with Carver's girls soccer team. Head coach Aubrey Bennett is with us, along with his members from his soccer team. What should we be expecting this season? Last year we covered you guys. That was an exciting game over there at Legion Field.
Yeah.
What can we expect this year from you guys?
You're going to expect the same thing. We were we only lost one senior, Tamia Mali. She was a big loss. She had 63 goals last year.
Yep.
Broke a lot of state records. But this year, we returned pretty much the whole team. We have like 24 girls this year. Returned 10 starters. So we're very excited. We're going to be a very defensive team this year. But they're going to be very prepared. This is probably the most experienced team I've ever coached.
Who do you have with us here today, Coach?
All right, on my right, we have my center back, Tamaya White. Next, we have one of my strikers, and that's Daisy. Daisy Baltazar. I'm tripping right now. And next, we have our goalkeeper, Michelle Maridiega. Michelle Maridiega and Tamaya were both all Metro.
Ah.
Yeah, and then we have next one of my center mids slash defender, and we have Ureli Alasquala.
Now, ladies, last year when we covered you guys, and anybody can jump in when they want, but you guys were like very fast up and down the pitch last year.
We were.
That's
a lot of running. And I think do you guys want to chip in on that one?
Yeah, it was a lot of running. Lots of running.
We run a lot in practice. We try that's one of our core values. We really try to condition every day. We condition pre-practice in the warm-ups, into the practice, and then at the end of practice. So they get a feel for the real game. And then we try to play at least 20 games a season, which gives us our legs. So my girls are used to playing 80 minutes every game and know how to fight. They know how to fight within the game.
Okay, well, what do you guys think about this season coming up? Are you very excited? Ready for everybody to come out and watch?
I'm excited. I hope a lot of people come to watch us this season, because not really a lot of people come to watch us. So it's exciting, you know, what's to come. Hopefully it's a good season again for us.
Yeah, were you guys surprised how good you were last year? You guys were, we say you were excited. You guys moved up and down the field a lot. I mean, you attacked the goal a lot.
Hopefully we to keep it up this season too. And better, to get better each game too.
How does this team feel this year? You guys feel like you're better? You gained that experience from last year?
I feel we have a good idea of what we have coming. So hopefully we get to meet that.
Okay, well, fantastic, man. Well, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you guys this season. Now, the pregame show for BCS Under the Lights Courtside is about to start right now.